Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. How are you today? Allow me to introduce myself first. I'm Risandriya Anya Cinta Adya and you can call me Anya. Today I'm going to share to you about research and statistics in business. There are 6 materials that we will discuss. Decision making, the scientific method, researchal analysis of trends, it about tendency, and then correlation and composite data, measure to infer data or using size to infer data, and the last is present data. The first material we will discuss is about decision making. Decision making is the process of choosing certain procedure of various alternative possibilities. Decision making always deals with a problem and wants to achieve a solution. Decision making measures. Decision making measures are clear and easy to follow, whereas the goals and problems are clearly identified. The first step is to identify some of the steps that will follow. The second step is to choose one alternative which seems to have the best thing to do with the goals and problems at hand. Making decision is one of function of the management of business leaders. This decision making must be based on facts from different sources. Next is the scientific method. Step using scientific method is 1. Identify the problem, define and state clearly. 2. Detail of the problem become of the facts. 3. Search data which deal with problem. 4. Data analysis. 5. Set some possible alternative decision. 6. Evaluate some alternative and choose one for the job. 7. Executing. Once the problem is defined, so research selects information source, prepare data collection from specify large sample types, data tabulation, information analysis, and prepare reports. Many scientific research methods, however, mostly used in terms of survey, observation, and experiment. Number 1 is survey method. Survey method. In experimental survey method, research collect information using enquetes. It often used, especially when it comes to marketing. In this method, also use interview technique. Number 2 is observation methods. This method of observation is more accurate and more objective than is the survey method. It is often used and is actually at location at appropriate store, given the buyers. Number 3 is experiment. Experimentation is the most trustworthy method to be more effective in its result. The experiment will take much time and variable control that might affect a set experiment. Next is the role of research. The development of research used in business has greatly improved, particularly in product and marketing research. Product research is mostly to improve existing product as well as to create new product. This study mostly employs experiments. Research marketing was meant to market goods and services. Here, it analyzed the methods of marketing and the habit of buying consumer. The information he obtained greatly helped boost the number of sales and improve market position. Decisions are also often based on prediction of what tomorrow will bring. Next is trend analysis, correlation, and composite estimates. Number one is analysis tendencies. This analysis is based on past circumstance to predict the future. Here, the suspected threat of growth or change is exactly similar to the past and will continue. Number two is correlation. Correlation describes a relationship of two variables. The closer the relationship gets, the higher the correlation. Correlation is negative or positive. Number three is combined estimates used to forecast future results. Each head of the sales area was asked about their expected sales for the future, especially for his region. Next is using size to infer data. Thousands of information can be collected by researchers, and all must be tabulated and analyzed before the information has any meaning to use. Things insight to summarize data. One is statistical average. Simple statistic analysis often involves average size. In the business world, people make an average size. For example, the average size of sales. The average size used frequently is mean, median, and mode. Number one is mean. Mean also called arithmetic average. It's complicated by adding up all the number, then divide by number of items. Number two is median. The median is calculated by calling each item's number from the largest to the smallest. Number three is model. Model can be known by looking at the value that has the most item in one group. Suppose a group of laborers received a similar amount of wage. Number two is use of index number. The index means change in group are linked to specific time-sensitive data. This index number is often used to measure various business symptoms, such as change in horticultural output, meaning manufacturing, employment, modeling, and so on. And the last is present data. Top management generally refuse to look at the raw data figures, and it takes a lot of time to understand them. The presentation of data may be present in the form of table, charts, map, or graphs. Many helpful forms of graph are in bar, lines, and circle. Number one is table. The goal of preparing a chart is to make it easier for people to see and observe a collection of data. Reading a chart can both analyze and conclude things. Number two is graphics. There are two kinds of graphs. One is a polygon line graph. This form is more commonly used, which is described by Roland as a horizontal line is a period or a timeline, and a vertical line represents various data to be present. Chart can be color and require artist's ability to be more interesting. The card so that the picture already show that the red line represent the cells of television, the blue line of radio cells, and the green line of refrigerator cells. The card show the steady increase in cells of television, radio, and refrigerators every year. Among the three, you can see that refrigerator sales are the most and television sales are the least. Number two is bar chart. Bar chart or beam chart. This beam graph can be put either vertically or horizontally. A horizontal beam's image is needed to compare data in time, while a vertical beam is excellent for comparing data at interval. Beams are easy compared to seeing the difference in length. The card can be seen the source of language dictionary in such countries as Indonesia, England, Japan, and Germany. The blue bar card represents sales in January, the red of the sales in February, and the green of the sales of March. Number three is statistical map. Statistical maps are used to identify the extent of the market or the extent of the production in each region of one country or one province. On the top of the map is market and numbers data specific. Number four, or the last, is picture graph. This graph is used for more communicative data present in pictogram. Suppose we want to describe the volume of a car. Then a picture is made. That's all I'm saying. Hopefully everyone will understand. Just if there is any error in rendering material or in pronouncing words. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.